Hi, this is Tim Wilkins. Welcome back to the Rubber Duck Recruiter, and this is a video on how to reject a candidate. Not all rejections are created equal. Some rejections are going to be really easy because they just clearly weren't a fit. Some rejections, though, are going to be very difficult. And not but 2 hours ago, I just had to do this exact thing. And basically, the candidate was assured the job by our company. He was even fast-tracked through the interview process, but when we got to the debrief on his interview loop, basically we all decided that we were on the fence, which meant a no. So of course it's up to me as the recruiter to deliver the bad news to him. How can we do this? How can we reject candidates and do it in a way that is respectful of them and that doesn't look bad on the company, even in really difficult situations? The first thing that you want to do is you want to keep it short and to the point. So it's always good to know what you're going to say before you get on the phone. In this particular instance, it really seemed like there were some temperamental issues with this candidate, but we didn't want to get into that because that's kind of rough territory. And I would be careful about that if that's the reason that you're going to be rejecting a candidate. But in this particular instance, it was about him not having enterprise level experience when dealing with customers. So it's something along the lines of this: hey, ex-candidate, so we did a debrief. We really appreciated the fact that you interviewed. Everybody had a great time getting to know you, and it was just a real joy to have you on the interview loop. That said, we didn't feel like you had enough enterprise level experience to actually be a good fit in this role. So because of that, we're going to decline on your candidacy and look for other candidates. So it's pretty short, it's pretty to the point. Now here's the thing, this is where it gets really important. I've already said this, and potentially I've devastated the candidate on the other end of the line if they were really invested. In fact, this candidate had 2 offers that he passed up, which is stupid, by the way. Don't ever pass up offers. Take offers and then politely apologize to the company if a better one comes along. But anyways, that's another conversation. He rejected a couple of offers, so after I delivered the news to him, he was devastated, and he was like, I just really can't believe, and like he was really flustered, and I could tell that it was really bugging him. So this is where you as a recruiter can shine. When people are in distress, and this is something that I've learned from being a volunteer at the crisis line, but when people are in distress, the best way to help them is to listen. We've already covered this quite a bit, but it's also to validate their feelings. Reflect, validate, and identify their feelings. Paraphrase. And that's really it. Like if you do that with someone, say the candidate comes up to you and he says, gosh, you know, this is so devastating to me. Like I don't understand how you guys, all we did was talk about technical stuff. I'm clearly technically qualified for this job, you know, and honestly I passed up on 2 other opportunities. I can't believe this is happening. So as a recruiter, first of all, you're not saying anything. And then when it opens up, the idea isn't to kind of defend your company, and that'll be your impulse. The idea is instead to validate what they're feeling. Say, wow, yeah, you sound devastated. I can see why you would be devastated. I mean, from your point of view, like it sounds like you hit all of the cylinders, you got great vibes from us, and then all of a sudden it's a rejection. Yeah, that would be really tough. That's it. And believe it or not, when you do that for people, when you just validate that the way that they're feeling in this moment is okay and it makes sense, that will diffuse, like, I don't know, I'm just going to throw out a percentage here, but like 90% of the situations is just people saying, I'm upset, and you're just saying, you're upset. So, the next time that you have to reject a candidate and you think it's going to be difficult, keep it short, keep it honest, and if you get some feedback, make sure that you validate their feelings and that you let them feel heard and that you don't try to offer solutions. It's just a validation of their experience. I could have been more structured with this video, but hopefully that gets the point home to you.